Well, we went looking around for different labels, seeing who was interested. We had quite a few people interested, and between the manager and ourselves, we decided on One Little Indian. Thought they'd be the best. You know, they seem to have the shit together, so to speak.
Genuine way out. Don't take others. There's only one genuine way out.
Chris, are you still producing?
Off and on, yeah. Because we were doing the album. I didn't have time to do that, but yeah.
Who have you been doing recently?
The last thing I did was Charlatans.
But do you find that producing gets in the way of the band, or do you...
It get in the way, it's like fitting everything in, you know. Like a day's only so long, isn't it?
Or fitting the band into what you're producing, or producing to fit in with the band?
You just have to shuffle it about, you know.
One's not more of a priority over the other, really, I don't think, is it? It's just what days are available.
Just making music, innit? We did the single, which was, somebody said put a single out, we did put the single out, and we got together because we wanted to play together. Now, it gets more serious and there's more things to do. So yeah, everything builds up, but if it didn't build up, it wouldn't be worth doing, it'd be boring. And while you're doing that, like Chris has got the producing side, it all builds up together. So it makes life more interesting. You know, when you wake up in the morning, you think, oh yeah, right, too much to do. It's more interesting than not having enough to do. So it's really not a problem. But yes, What Noise is going to get busier and bigger and more, take up more of everybody's time. But that's...
It's hard to sort of foresee it. You have to wait for reactions, really, first, you know, see how people respond to it and whatever.
I just have to, it's always the piece of music we're doing that's the most important thing, and all the other stuff, all the time-consuming stuff apart from making the music, is something that we're not very good at doing, that other people do that. We just want to make the music. That takes as long as it takes, you know.
You know, we're happy with what we've done, so I think that's the main thing at the end of the day. I mean, I think if you do a crappy record and you're not really happy with it, I think that's worse than having, you know, no reaction to it, whatever.
We're not a marketing exercise, we're people who just want to make music. So we did the second single, it didn't come out for various reasons which we won't go into.
Agents say all this, you know, the agent who's trying to get us gigs says, but you've got no profile, you've not done anything for over a year, how am I supposed to get you gigs and things? I don't know, you know, we're a band, you know. But I think they want, you know, to keep up the image all the time and things.
So it's compromise between what you think of as the art and then what you think of as the selling your body. And we're not very good at that, we're just good at making the music.
We enjoy making the music, you know, at the end of the day.
It's difficult to get your head on to being a marketing man, because it's all a bit sordid. But it has to happen, otherwise nobody will ever hear your music. And if you like what you've done, you want everybody to hear it. So it's a bit of a paradox there, which I find very difficult to come to terms with.